Hello students. In this video, we are solving question number 3 from exercise 1C of chapter 1 Rational Number and Irrational Numbers from Selina class 9 textbook. Now in this question, we have to write the lowest rationalizing factor of the given following numbers. Now students understand this very carefully that to write or judge the lowest rationalizing factor of any number, we have two rules for that. Rule number one is that when root a is the given number, then its lowest rationalizing factor is also root a. When root a is in its lowest form. If not, then reduce it to the lowest form and then mark the rationalizing factor. ये इधर here root a is a monomial. Now, second rule states that if the given irrational number is of the form a plus b, then its rationalizing factor will be a minus b and vice versa. So with these two rules, we can find the rationalizing factor of any given number. Like in the first question, we have given the number 5 root 2. As we discussed in the rule 1 that rationalizing factor is needed for only irrational part of the number, which is root 2 in this case. That root 2 is a monomial and it is in the simplest form. So 5 root 2 will have the rationalizing factor as root 2 itself from the rule number 1. So answer is root 2 is the rationalizing factor. Here, square root of 24 in the second sub question is not in its lowest form. So we will reduce it to the lowest form by prime factorization. So we see that 1, 2 can be come out of the square root and now the number becomes 2 root 6. So just like in the first sub question, 5 root 2 has a rationalizing factor root 2. 2 root 6 will have a rationalizing factor of root 6. Therefore, we say that root 6 is the rationalizing factor. Now in the third sub-question, the given irrational number is of the form a minus b. So from the rule 2, we have the rationalizing factor as a plus b, where a and b are nothing but root 5 and 3. So root 5 plus 3 is the required rationalizing factor. Fourth sum is the very similar kind of a sum. There again, we are having a minus b. So we will have 7 plus root 7 as the rationalizing factor. Now in question number 5, root 18 minus root 15 is looking like a binomial, but the numbers of those binomial are not in the lowest form. So root 18 can be converted into its lowest form as root of 9 into 2, and 9 will come out as 3 threes are 9 will contain a pair of 3. So the reduced form for root 18 will be 3 root 2. Similarly, for 50, we can write this as 25 into 2. So the reduced form of the given number will be 3 root 2 minus 5 root 2, which is negative of 2 root 2. Now this being similar question to question sub question first, we can say that root 2 must be the rationalizing factor. Now in the sixth sub question, the given number is a binomial, so from rule 2 directly, root 5 plus root 2 is the rationalizing factor. Root 13 plus 3 is also a binomial in its lowest form, so root 13 minus 3 is the required rationalizing factor. So just remember the two rules of rationalizing factor and you can find rationalizing factor for any given irrational number. This was question number 3. In the next video, we'll solve question number 4.